We are into this match. Team SoloMid versus Infamous Legion. I can't even wait to see this action.
Everyone's level 1 right now, so it's going to be hard for them to do too much with the cooldowns they have. We've got rotations starting to happen. You can see actually Best Chuck and A tailing behind Spaghetti. That could be the advantage that Infamous Legion need. They're trying to find an opening. Quater Boys hasn't taken damage in so long. VONC, he can't get out of there. That's the first kill to Infamous Legion. FlashX eats the impale. Best Chuck doesn't have enough energy to keep going for more of these glimmer shots. Spaghetti, he's doing such good damage right now. They do find one return kill. Can FlashX get Quater Boys make this a bit more even? It's not gonna happen. Infamous Legion take 3 kills to 1 at 1.5 minutes into the game. Quater Boys there, he juggled vision through that shot bush quite a lot. It stopped VONC from being able to stick on him, and I think that was a big part as to why Infamous Legion had enough time to bring down Spaghetti. VONC wants more right now, though, even with how that earlier fight went. He's trying to steal away some camps with FlashX, but here comes Spaghetti. VONC is very low already. I don't know if he's got enough damage to keep the pressure on. He goes down. We've seen the rotation out of Best Chuck, but it's too little, too late. FlashX get the walled against that pit. It could be a kill again going over to Infamous Legion. They find 2 for 0. Team SoloMid is falling apart right now, Humanist.
But the thing is, this is all their choice. Infamous Legion just reacted to what Team SoloMid did. It was the proper reaction, but TSM have to quickly rethink this whole strategy because it is not working for them.
It does. I also think Quater Boys has to rethink maybe going so aggressive on such low health. VONC does find the camp. That's definitely going to be easy chase down onto Def Q or Quater. He's got Bouncy Fun coming up pretty soon. 1 more second. He's going to be picking up Def Q. That's the priority target. VONC does clean up a little bit of gold for Team SoloMid.
Yeah, that was a bold move for them to go over. If they get that mid, they'll be able to snowball on that aggression, but the fact that VONC was able to take that treant, hit the regen, he could just go ahead and apply pressure. And if Catherine even tried to stay around a bit longer, that would have been a double kill going the way of VONC. VONC able to get the backs, can't get the mid. Quater Boys gets it.
That's huge. Quater Boys is going to get the heal as a result. He was very low from even just the earlier trade. Now VONC needs to get out of here, and Spaghetti just picked up an item to make that a little bit more difficult. Thankfully, FlashX is going to be backing up VONC a little bit. Quater Boys just stacking his perk there. So we've seen a very explosive beginning to this game, Humanist.
It is incredibly strong, and you have to just throw stun sometimes to stack it up.
You absolutely do. You can see Team SoloMid trying to make something happen here. Spaghetti has taken a bit of damage right off the bat. He's trying to kite backwards. He's going to have another heal fairly soon, but VONC can't jump on top of him to clean up that one. That's going to move the treant taken down. I'm not sure quite who's gotten that. Best Chuck's got a kite Quater Boys right now, though. VONC looking to clean up this kill. They just need the Bouncy Fun. They find the kill. That's the movement speed boost. VONC wants more. He's looking for Spaghetti, but the heal just at the last second does get him out of there. Def Q should be able to run away. VONC just jumping in for a little love tap there, but Team SoloMid, they found their footing a little bit here. And they play it stylistically quite differently than other regions. Oh, Best Chuck, that's not good. He gets impaled even during the action. He finds the stun, is going to be able to get out of there. That was a little bit dicey. Team SoloMid do need to be careful about these rotations in the lane. VONC wants to go for Spaghetti, though. Yummy Cat and Frenzy on the back line.
Oh, that's yummy.
Locks down VONC, but it's not going to be quick enough. Quater Boys trying to find more. That's the active camo stun. It's a turnaround from Best Chuck. 2 quick kills from Team SoloMid. They're even Stevens with 5 kills apiece.
I mean, this is literally why Arden is my favorite Rome.
Very good point. Best Chuck, look at the siege he's laying down. Quater Boys, we got to talk about this build. We keep trying to get to it, but there's just too much action to. Catherine's, you know, a lot of the time in North America, for example, they're just going to build hyper tanky. Infamous Legion, that's not the way they like to do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wants to be mobile. He wants to just get some health up and allow his team to get through this fight. You don't need to build the armor, you need to build health. And as long as you get in there with a nicely timed... Whoa!
Gauntlet perhaps. FlashX jumping in from the flank. VONC, he's going to try and get down Quater Boys right now. Does have that Yummy Cat Frenzy.
Rest in peace.
Kill. Yeah.
But it comes through, it makes sense.
Oh, Deft Q, he is going to get over the wall, forcing VONC to follow with the Yummy Cat Frenzy, but it doesn't even matter. VONC has the damage right now, and his, Infamous Legion, they can't help out.
VONC around the backside?
They're taking so much damage in the lane. VONC wants more yet again. Gauntlet comes down.
Is he going to get more?
Stunned. Spaghetti cannot leave the arena right now. Best Chuck to pick up the kill. It's an ace to Team SoloMid. 9 kills at 9 minutes.
Team SoloMid just turning it up right there, and exactly what we were just talking about. You saw why that burst came out to kill that huge minion wave, because they dove it anyway.
All right, another big item completed for Spaghetti. He's actually got a broken myth now and some candies of his own, but here comes the gauntlet. FlashX wants to pick a fight. VONC backing him up, diving onto the back line. Voice does take a lot of damage. Team SoloMid, they're going to be happy with that, trading the ultimate just for some good chunk damage. VONC, he's going to get taken down though. The turret doing some serious work. Chuck, he doesn't have the energy for an active camo. He's doing some good damage. The fountain popped very late from Flash. Couldn't save VONC, but is keeping Best Chuck in this. Can he get the damage down? He finds the stun. He picks up the kill. FlashX wants a little bit more. Spaghetti on the run. He should. Oh, the one shot comes through. VONC, Best Chuck and FlashX are doing such good work against Infamous Legion right now.
So while you might have advantage, you can't get sloppy for 1 second. I think Team SoloMid know that very well. Kraken on the map, they're going to be able to take this down here. I don't know if Infamous are going to get over here in time.
Do they need to try and maybe counter this Kraken by actually going for the steal, or should they just defend here? I feel like either one is risky. Look at this, Team SoloMid, they know what they want to do, just diving onto Voice. I guess you can't contest the Kraken, Humanist.
It's kind of like a squirrel running in front of a car, and they don't realize, do they need to keep going or run back the other way? He just needed to commit on that.
All right, well, the Kraken's pushing into base, committing to that Vein Crystal right now for Team SoloMid. They do have a lot of damage here, a lot of poke with Best Chuck on that Kestrel. Are they going to be able to go for this one? That's the gauntlet. They are making the call to try and end things right here, right now. Look at the damage from those shots. One shot, gonna connect to Spaghetti, takes him to half immediately. I think, Humanist, this might just be all over right now. Kraken still fairly healthy. The fountain popped. VONC does go down, but Best Chuck is doing so much damage just to the members of the Infamous Legion. Spaghetti can't kite backwards. DefQ gets crit. That's a 700 glimmer shot. It's gonna be GG. Team SoloMid pick up the first game over Southeast Asia's Infamous Legion.
Well, I mean, it was a beautiful, beautiful game there. Of course, Team SoloMid getting the victory. I think it was
absolutely. I think you definitely want to be quite conservative against this Koshka Gwen composition that can be very explosive and really get off the ground quite quickly. There's a root, though, speaking of getting off the ground. FlashX helping Team SoloMid pick up an early kill. Sneaky. He might find Spaghetti here. Does he have the damage 1 versus 1 to take him down? Pouncing Fun to kick things off. Twirly Death as well. VONC does find a few basics. But good Spaghetti, actually, with the buff, doing a little bit more there.
Yeah, and Spaghetti's going to move around. He doesn't want to let the mid go over.
Oh, it does go over to VONC, though, and with that heal, they're definitely going to feel confident about fighting. Voice over the wall is going to intercept that rotation out of Best Chuck with DefQ coming down as well.
Nice.
Best Chuck needs to duck behind the minions. If he wants to get after one more base attack, finds it. FlashX and VONC, they want to make this an even trade, though. They get Spaghetti, so it is going to be the jungler traded away for the laner.
I think you got to give a lot of credit to Infamous Legion in that regard.
So talk to me about VONC taking the minion miner right there, although hang on a second, he is going to be taking away one of the backs and finding some damage in here as well. Voice is backing him up, but we got the rotation out of Best Chuck and Flash. They've got a Fountain. Spaghetti immediately getting taken out. Can DefQ get out of here? That's going to be Yummy Cat and Frenzy. VONC sacrifices himself for a second kill. Perhaps they can leverage this, maybe get some push down in the lane, maybe find the gold miner.
If one of these key targets is locked down with a Yummy Cat and a Frenzy, everything falls apart.
Well, Best Chuck right now does need to be careful as well as the forward barrage deals some good damage onto him. Basic attacks from DefQ as well. Force the fountain out. VONC coming in from the flank, wants some action. Yummy Cat and Frenzy on DefQ, finds the kill, but Best Chuck falls to Voice. It's going to be the 1-for-1 trade so far. Spaghetti's still full health. That should be Team SoloMid backing away.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and put the retreat into full effect here. The damage that's starting to come out, you have to respect.
VONC, speaking of damage, does now have a Shatter Glass and is trying to leverage that by going for some damage against the players here. Oh, knockback stops the gauntlet from trapping in VONC. He picks up the camp. That's the Treant regeneration on top of him. With Best Chuck nearby, Infamous Legion can't do too much.
Well, I guess, you know, Flash, as a major Arden player, would know how annoying Lance is into that.
Ace is high, coming across the wall. Voice getting locked down. A Githian wall against the ruins of the turret. Finds the kill for Team SoloMid. They're 6-3, 3,000 gold in the lead right now.
You know, I think one of the things that we have to think of is DefQ. He does not want to build defense on this guy. The glass cannon strategies you talked about before, but he is going to be blown up by this Gwen if he's in range for basic attacks, and it is going to just get tougher and tougher as time goes on. I'm really curious to see if he actually sticks with that whole strategy they were talking about.
So that's going to be one Treant going the way of Infamous Legion. They're not entirely out of it yet.
Yeah, I'm also curious to see what direction Voice goes for his next major item. You see VONC moving in aggressively. Are they going to get Spaghetti?
Spaghetti doesn't find the reflex block for that. Githian wall goes down without Yummy Cat and Frenzy even being used. Quater Voice can't find the gauntlet. VONC wants a little bit more. 404 damage just from Pouncy Fun. Infamous Legion is collapsing right now. It's a third turret for Team SoloMid. They've got victory in their sights.
I was going to say crumbling, collapsing. It's all working here for Team SoloMid.
So he's in a much better position, and with FlashX running point guard and VONC being a nuisance on the back line, Team SoloMid actually feels comfortable maybe going for some turrets in the base right now. Aces High just barely missing Death Q by a hair. VONC jumping back onto the turret. Burst coming out. Does land the damage on the best Chuck, but the turret still goes away of Team SoloMid. Even without a Kraken, they're being so aggressive right now.
You could do that either by, you know, having this. Oh, that's going to be the Gauntlet.
Yeah, Gauntlet used very defensively there. Quarter Voice worried about the push coming out of Team SoloMid. VONC does take a lot of damage, but Best Chuck untouched on the back line. He's looking to find some damage onto the turret right now. It's down to half. VONC jumping in. They're just going to force it.
Is this
they
over?
Might look for the Vein Crystal right now. Humanist, that's one kill going on to Quarter Voice. Best Chuck is not being harassed at all. Spaghetti and Death Q trying desperately.
They got to take this one down.
He's so close. The Vein Crystal could go down. FlashX doesn't have the damage.
Flash do it!
Can he do
Can
it?
Flash do it?
Can't find it. Team SoloMid. Wow, that was so close to a win. But Infamous Legion hold on. I mean, they have to hold on, Humanist. He's had nothing all game. Now he's sitting on, you know, over
VONC!
1,300. VONC caught out as well. Could be in a bad position. He's taken very low very quickly. Fountain comes across quite late. He's still got to run, but he might just go for the base and end this one. Something we got to keep our eyes on. FlashX is stunning people up. Best Chuck just trying to stop the backs right now as VONC keeps the pressure on the base.
He's going for it.
Q might be able to pick up Best Chuck. He does. He needs to run towards the base. VONC.
They got to get back.
Right now.
They've got to get back.
The Vein Crystal. I don't think they're going to be able to
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. He's on his way back in. VONC, does he have the damage? Humanist, one or two more attacks.
Can he do it, Spaghetti?
Oh, Spaghetti stops Yummy Cat and Frenzy in its tracks. Team SoloMid. That could be the second fight, right?
I love pasta, I love copy pasta, and I now love spaghetti. If this Kraken goes the way of Infamous Legion and they fight well, they can get a lot done.
Best Chuck, why would you not use Buckshot to scout that tri-bush?
Best Chuck's down!
Immediately. Terrible misplay coming in from the carry of Team SoloMid. Does reset the Kraken, but I don't really feel like VONC has the ability to, over an extended fight, do something here.
Death Q is sitting low on energy. They can't allow him to get caught.
Actually, VONC could be the one caught out here, baited in perhaps. FlashX doesn't even use Crucible to give him the shield. He knows he can't do enough. The fountain was there, but it was very, very late. Best Chuck has regrouped with Team SoloMid's Flash now, but Infamous Legion, they're just getting iteratively, like, very small incremental advantages.
It is going to give him a lot of damage while you can reflex and get through there, especially with Skedaddle. Best Chuck's going to eat a lot of damage.
All right, you can see TSM looking like they might want to threaten going for the base again. VONC eats the gauntlet, Best Chuck too, but three people get Githian walled. Spaghetti trying to find the burst. It gets blocked, the stun isn't there. VONC jumping on top of him. Death Q needs to find the damage. He's over the wall. It's good positioning. He picks up VONC. He doesn't have enough to burn through FlashX though. That gives Best Chuck a lot of ability to maybe move in. He's got constant slows coming out of the buckshots. Skedaddle to try and get himself a little bit closer. FlashX coming around the other side. Death, he can't get out of it.
He can't do it!
It's the ace! Team SoloMid are the second North American team to make it to semifinals at the Vainglory World Championship.
Well, unbelievable, and I really don't agree with the Shatterglass going on to the Arden here. I think he would have been better suited getting his team some war treads or something like that. In this case, they needed some mobility, but Team SoloMid, they claimed that victory. It was impressively done. They made some mistakes at the end of the game, but hey, they get that win. They're moving forward.